Hi, I'm Doc John of Mobility Doc, co-owner with my father, Doc John Sr., and my wife, Dr. Chloe Costigan. I want to thank you for listening today. Any additional information that you want, things that you've missed so far, if you just go to mobility-doc.com, that'll show you all the different ways that you can get something more individualized from us, how you can consume all of the information that we have out there, including some of the free ways that we are offering to help people. Today, I wanted to talk about what is a complete plan for recovery, and recovery being specifically improving movement, getting you to do a thing physically that you just couldn't do before. So the number one issue that we found with our patients and people that we've helped remotely when they're approaching recovery, they tend to default to stretching and foam rolling. And it's not their fault. A lot of the apps and information that's provided to people focuses heavily on the passive ways in which you can improve movement, or the least active of the active ways being, in my opinion, stretching and foam rolling. And it's not that that's wrong. It's definitely a step, but it's not all the steps. So in previous videos, we spoke about the proper way to roll and mash in terms of how to go about how you actually do it in this explore exploit. When do you stop searching when you're rolling? What's the best way to search while rolling, and how to maximize that? But we want to talk to you today, or I want to talk to you today, about about how to go about constructing a plan. Now, if you want something more specific and customized, there's a lot of ways to go about filling in these blanks, but I'm kind of giving you the structure or framework. So if you're willing and able, and you keep in mind the principles of test and retest that we've spoken about in previous videos, then this should be something that hopefully you feel comfortable doing. But again, don't hesitate to reach out and ask questions. So, the complete plan. Mobility, stability, and strength. Now, I am kind of condensing a lot of potentially complicated science into three things, which is never fully fair to the artistry or difficulty and how to go about fixing somebody or fixing yourself. But I want to illustrate this in as simple a way as possible, so forgive me if some of the semantics of this don't match up perfectly with what you're already doing or using, but I think you'll see that if you're doing something similar, we're probably speaking the same language. So mobility speaks to what I was just talking about, stretching and rolling and mashing. It's all of the soft tissue and joint mobility related activities that people do to try to improve movement. Stability speaks to, okay, now I have all this range of motion, but have I owned this range of motion? Does my body feel comfortable going through this range of motion? Now that I can hold my arms overhead with a bar, which I couldn't do before, do I look strong, stable, and secure overhead, or am I shaking like Bambi and I look like I'm going to hurt myself and everybody around me? When I catch a snatch, do I look stable in the bottom of the snatch? Or am I like running all over the gym with it, and people know when I'm lifting that I should probably stand many, many, many feet away from you?